I would like to thank you for taking a moment to review the following presentation dealing with the actual impact of Obamacare on the client's health benefits. Over the next few minutes, I will review the substantial financial impacts your clients have experienced as a result of the implementation of the Affordable Care Act. I will also introduce you to the ObamaGap Solution and provide you a sample case study. Lastly, you will be given the opportunity to discover how to offer this gap coverage to your clients and prospective clients. Whether you sold someone a health insurance policy or not, we feel this solution will have a significant impact on the top-line growth of your business. Having said that, let's begin with a review of the negative financial impacts facing your clients as a result of Obamacare. Just like its older sibling, Medicare, has gaps in what is paid for, so too Obamacare has gaps which leave your clients holding the bag when it comes to paying for health care. Please bear with me on this slide because it is extremely important in understanding why your client needs the ObamaGap solution. Everyone in the business knows why premiums have been jumping, and even those who receive a subsidy find their premium share makes them choose either the bronze or silver plan. While the media may talk about moderate double-digit increases in premiums, our personal experience has been more like a double or triple in premium rates since the Affordable Care Act has been implemented. In fact, our own experience is an example. We have a family of 4 and prior to the new law paid $370 a month. But now the lowest premium we can find is a bronze HMO plan for $842 per month. For many, because they choose the bronze or silver plan, their deductible is higher than before. Or, if their employer has terminated the group plan, your clients may find themselves with a bronze or silver plan that they obtained on their own. Either way, the bulk of consumers will find that their deductibles have increased sharply and increased the gap in what their coverage pays for. Of course, out-of-pocket maximum is a big number, especially for those who qualify for the government subsidy. Let's face it, the out-of-pocket maximum per person is usually bigger than most people's car payments. And if more than one family member needs health care, the out-of-pocket maximum can easily exceed what they've been paying for in food and utilities. Plus, don't forget the co-payments required for the typical affordable policies. Many consumers will be left with unaffordable care. Then there's the problem of finding a doctor in the new network which goes with their newly introduced Affordable Care Act policy. Even if the client can find an updated list, it is probable that the client will not find certain doctors or facilities on that list. And while receiving out-of-network services has always cost more, it is even more expensive to do that now, given all the policy exclusions. Of course, even before the ACA was introduced, insurance companies were reducing agent compensation. The reduction in compensation for the very experts who can hold consumers' hands in a time of upheaval are being marginalized in order to contain costs, as if cutting agent compensation will make healthcare affordable. This reduction in agent compensation means we need to find new ways to cover our own expenses and lifestyle. As a result, agents are working twice as hard just to maintain standard of living. It seems there are fewer agents than ever before in the health insurance world and more consumers turning to government websites and call centers. This leads to uninformed consumers, less coverage, huge gaps between what they think they are getting and what they are actually getting. Of course, as with any government program, we are already starting to see administrative snafus. The highly publicized Obamacare website fiasco is just one example. I think if the Veteran Affairs program is any indication, we may very well see wait times for services get longer and longer. Then, how long will it take to discover which procedures will not be covered under the new plans? Just like dealing with a call center instead of a local representative in your own community is more difficult, we are starting to see what an administrative nightmare the new paradigm is for the average consumer. So, given all the bad news that consumers are still yet to discover, take a look at the next slide and see how you can help your clients overcome such huge financial obstacles. In conjunction with A-rated insurance companies, we are offering the ObamaGap Solution. Much like Medigap or Medicare Supplement, policies bridge the gap in Medicare coverage. The ObamaGap Solution fills in financial holes so as to make healthcare more affordable. At this point, you may want to stop the presentation and just review what is on the screen. It is quite a bit of good information for you to take in. If you stopped the presentation, welcome back. If you didn't, let me just quickly summarize what you should have taken away from the slide. Number 1. The ObamaGap Solution falls outside of your typical health insurance policy. 2. It pays clients cash when they are injured or seriously ill. 3. Many restrictions or limitations placed on your clients by health insurance companies do not exist with the ObamaGap Solution. 4. Agent commissions are higher than traditional health insurance commissions, and they stay with the writing agent. The client can change the broker of record, but you keep the compensation as long as the policy is in force. Lastly, as you will see on the next slide, the ObamaGap Solution will provide your clients with truly affordable coverage and cost less than silver plans. This slide is another chance for you to stop the presentation and review the benefits of the ObamaGap Solution. Summarizing this page, what you will see is that our solution is event-driven instead of bill or policy-driven. What I mean by this is that if something happens, your client gets a check. No worrying about doctors, facilities, co-pays, deductibles, none of that. But don't forget, these payments are not reduced just because it is covered by an Obamacare policy. And lastly, the big point here is that the client receives an amount equal to all of the issues being dealt with. For instance, if your client was in a car accident, had a broken arm, and was transported to the hospital, then admitted, and spent the weekend in the hospital, that client would be looking at $6,800 coming to them. This is a great example of how the ObamaGap Solution fills in the financial gaps in their post-Obamacare policy, such as copays and out-of-pocket maximums. On the next slide, you'll see how truly affordable your client's health care can become when you offer them these benefits. The ObamaGap Solution separates benefits for your clients based on whether it is an injury event or an illness. Although because of the distinction, there are certain situations where that separation means your client would receive even more money. On the top of this slide, you will notice that our hypothetical family was faced with substantial premium costs. These quotes came from your typical quote engine, and we chose the least expensive policies, just like the typical consumer, regardless of benefits and provider networks. According to recent studies, most consumers are choosing the silver plan, which actually surprised us. This was true regardless of whether the premium was subsidized or not. However, our own informal survey shows clients working with an agent seem to go more often with the bronze plan. This seems mainly due to the cost-benefit analysis that the agent walks through with the client. So as you can see, the ObamaGap Solution is actually cheaper to implement than a silver plan for our hypothetical family. And just in case you were wondering, this is not some anomaly. This seems to happen with most types of clients, whether they are single or not, or whether they are younger or not. The bottom line is that for almost all clients, the premiums will be lesser than a silver plan, but provide benefits which approximate or exceed a platinum policy. We would like to offer you the opportunity to be an even greater value to your clients. The next slide will show you how to get in touch with us and find out how to begin offering this incredible solution into your business mix. And don't forget to ask about our client marketing tools. As you've seen, the benefits to both you and your clients or prospective clients using the ObamaGap Solution are tremendous. But there's one other thing I wanted to mention. The application process we are offering is greatly simplified and the turnaround time is very quick. As an example, when we did this for our family, the time it took from application to signing the delivery receipt was 8 days. That means we applied and we were holding our policy within 8 days, and that included 2 weekend days. Our process should please you and your clients very much. To gather more information or discover how you can offer and receive the benefits of the ObamaGap Solution, please contact us via one of the 3 ways listed on this slide. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to serving you